Hi guys, how are you? We're purifying with fire today. Hope you guys are doing good. All right, so we're gonna pull some cards. I'm gonna do general collective reading and just start talking and bringing out energy. Thank you for the follow, Danielle. Now, if you want to say I'm doing the reading and it's resonating with you, and you want to have clarity for you specifically, you can send 1111 to my Cash App, and when I get that, I will zone in on your energy specifically. Or if you just want a mini reading, you guys, we can do that. But it's 1111 to my Cash App today, just because this is what Spirit told me to do, so that's what I'm doing. But let me go ahead and clarify my energy. Thank you guys for being here. Oh my goodness, I love y'all. Thank you for following and the shares, and just thanks for being part of my tribe, guys. You guys are soldiers. You are. You're soldiers of love. You're soldiers of truth is what I'm hearing. Okay. But I'm just cleansing my chakras and getting aligned right now. Give me just a moment. Okay, actually, let me grab my other phone real quick in case someone does Cash App. That way I can see it. 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, so we're ready. Okay, so Holy Spirit, I ask that you please bring forward a message of truth and clarity, healing and discernment for my Soul Tribe Collective. Whatever energy we're about to tap into, I ask that it means what it's supposed to mean to each and every person that it's resonating with. You know, you guys, we are collective. I know it's an app. We are collective, so we're going to resonate with a lot of the same energy. So as I'm talking, it's going to resonate. If it resonates for you, it may resonate with someone else too, but in slightly different ways. Okay, so take how it resonates for you, your energy, your story. Keep what fits. What doesn't fit, kind of let it go. That's because I am doing collective. If you want me to zone in on your specific energy and it is resonating, like I said, you can donate to my Cash App, and then when I get that, I will zone in on you a little bit, do like a little mini reading in between this reading, or as we're doing this reading, and to get you some clarification. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to start with the Karma cards. I have these linked in some of my videos. If you guys like these cards, you're interested in these cards. All right, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Her. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys. All right, Spirit. Okay. All right, so the first cards that are coming out is saying the serving of others there will not be anxiety about. Somebody did something to you, collective. It says do what you must do, trouble. Somebody did something to you, collective, and they felt like they had a right, or they almost feel like a vigilante type energy that may have targeted you, okay? And they felt like they were 100% in the right for something here. Now this person's suffering anxiety, okay? I don't know, Roscoe. It could be someone that actually there was a partnership. There was a group of people doing it with partners. Somebody's anxious about your beauty, whether that's your energetic beauty, right? The beauty of just you. You're beautiful, collective. Remember, I picked that up all ago. You're soldiers. You're beautiful. You're soldiers of love and truth. That gives somebody anxiety. This person who feels anxious, though, it's almost like they feel justified. So we got, this person's in their South Node. It could be a Virgo. It doesn't have to be, but you got Virgo and Libra energy. So it could be someone who's highly aspected with Virgo and Libra in their charts. Let's look a little bit deeper here. Yeah, that had the need to control you, right? It's somebody who felt the need to control you. This is someone who's obsessed with you. They're obsessed with your power. They're obsessed with just your beauty, and maybe you serve others in some way. Maybe your job, maybe you work in the community, or you're volunteering. You're doing something in the service of like others, and it irritates this person. It irritates them. Okay, so let's look a little bit deeper here. Let's go to tarot. Thank you for the follow, Yolanda. Thank you so much. I love you guys. All right, guys. So if you're just joining, we're doing General Collective. If you would like a personal reading, you can donate $11.11 to my Cash App, and I will give you a personal reading. Okay. Other than that, we're just gonna see what Spirit needs to bring out. Okay, Yolanda. If you want me to look into that, baby, just go ahead and you can donate to my Cash App, and we will take a look at your relationship for you. Okay. That's resonating with you, Danielle. Thank you for the confirmation, baby. All right, so let's see. First of all, let's see what this, I feel like your energy is service of others. You pay attention to the details, and you always do what you need to do, right? You always know how to overcome your troubles, right? This person, it gives them anxiety. So let me get a little more here. Oh, Lord, it just fell on the floor. Yeah, lots of anxiety. Okay, yeah, you speak too much truth, collective, right? This person, I don't know, they feel like you're too ambitious, you're too quick on your feet, you know, you're fast thinking, you're brave, you're driven to succeed, you defend your beliefs, and you're a truth seeker. That literally says truth seeker, right? The fact that you speak truth, you walk in truth, you seek truth, scares this person for some reason. It says you're on a mission and there's no stopping. Ooh, that's what it is. You're on a mission and there's no stopping you. This energy that felt vindicated in targeting you in some way, they have anxiety because their goal was to stop you from serving others, stop you from shining, stop you from being beautiful here. But you're ambitious and they can't stop you, right? This person, they may have been too quick to take this action against you. They didn't plan, is what Spirit's saying. They thought they planned something, but there's something they couldn't plan for. The divine stepping in. They didn't foresee that. They thought they planned every avenue of maybe shutting you down here on something, right? But they couldn't plan for the divine. They didn't plan you were chosen and protected and highly favored. They couldn't plan for that, is what Spirit's saying. But you're keeping the energy flowing despite whatever this has been for you, right? You're keeping that energy flowing. You're not, you're not being calculated. You're being strategic and wise. This person, they've been very calculated. Okay? Yeah, it says don't trip over anyone that's on your way. So this is someone who may have tried to trip you up. They wanted you to be careless. They wanted you to be all up in your feelings here so that you would basically sabotage your own mission. Okay? They didn't want you to feel safe enough to be empathetic is kind of what I'm getting here. But you're overcoming. You've overcome this. Okay? Thank you for the confirmation, Aubrey. Take how it resonates, baby. All right? So this person, they have anxiety now. Tell me about this anxiety. They could be getting in trouble for something. Okay. Yeah, for the actions they took. 8 of Wands. You're busy. You're busy. You're shining, okay? You're communicating. You're being productive. You're making great strides. It's almost like when you're at the pinnacle of your power, this person really thought they could like take you down. But you were already at the peak of your power. You know what I mean? So it didn't take you down. It may have distracted you for a moment. It may have, you went to battle, literally like energetic battle with this situation, but it didn't fulfill their agenda. Okay? It's actually helped you to be aware of your distractions. It helped you be aware of your distractions. It helped you to remove these distractions from your life. Okay? It's actually, whatever they did backfire, because it's actually opening you up to more opportunities. They wanted to close your opportunities down, but it's actually propelling you forward quicker than maybe you would have if this person wouldn't have done what they've done here. Okay? Spirit saying you're more mindful of where your energy goes. You're using wisdom on how to place your energy, where to place your energy, right? This just made you more aware and more mindful. This was something, it's something that kind of came out of left field. We're going to see what they did in a minute, but it's something that came out of left field, right? You were at the peak of your power, or the peak of some change here, and then this person like took that as an opportunity to maybe do some sort of like something sneaky, right? Whether it's a sneak attack or do something sneaky, thinking they could keep this hidden or keep it in the dark or keep you in the dark about something. And they may have done it with more than one person. Thank you so much for the gifts. I'm not nothing. Or you're not important. Yes, you are important. You better stop. You are. As a matter of fact, Spirit, before we move on, I'm not important. Let's see what Spirit says about that, because you are important. You're very important. Let's see. Why is I'm not important so important, Spirit? Because you have an adventurous soul. Okay? You're very adventurous. You think outside of the box. And you're attempting a great journey, a great feat in your life. You are important. You have an important partnership. You're important to somebody, and it's a partner. You have a great adventure to go on with a partner, so you are important. Anyways, let's move on. So they may have worked with they cooperated with some sort of other people here. Some of y'all, it's two of y'all's exes that linked up. One of them's obsessed with you, and the other one may have been like, not obsessed, but insecure about you. And these two may have linked up and communicated something about you. Maybe they may have like spread some false narrative about you. That's for somebody out there, okay? They did it with, ooh, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, because you're like single, shining. You probably dumped both of them, right? Here's more Virgo energy. Yeah, it's because you're okay pampering yourself. Okay, so I'm getting like these two energies. It's like you're not this damsel in distress. You're not a needy person. And it really bothered whoever this is. Okay, you didn't need them. So if you chose to be with whoever these energies are at one time, if you allowed them in your life, it's because you really wanted to honor them. You really were into them. But something changed. And I think it has to do with the fact that you were not needy. You aren't codependent. You were this beautiful Empress energy, this Nine of Pentacles, independent, stable, single energy, right? Like you can do things on your own. And I'm hearing I feel like it's like, I don't know. One of them was very insecure that you didn't need them, that you're not like this damsel they could have rescued. And then the other one was just obsessed with you, maybe because you walked away from them in the past. Okay? And I feel like these two may have linked up, or maybe they were doing it independently. They may have both been like, both upset, mad, and just independently kind of spreading false narratives about who you are, right? To maybe their family, their friends, or a group of people here. But you're outshining this. You're outshining it. And I think that bothers them, okay? I feel like there's more than one specific energy. It's not like just one energy has targeted you here. I feel like, honestly, your whole life you've been having to dodge people and dodge people's misconceptions of you, right? Dodge people's perceptions of who they think you should be and things like that, right? But you're the Nine of Pentacles, and you're shining, you're beautiful. What about this? Let's see who this obsessive energy is, okay? Let's see. So there's somebody who had the need to control you because of your spiritual values. All right, so it's your spiritual values that inspire others. So there's even a third energy. So we got two people, I think two exes that either linked up or were independently, you just, hating on you for different reasons. And then you've got another energy here that had the need to control you. They're obsessed with you too. They could be at a distance from you. And it's like your spiritual values are who you are, right? It's like your spiritual values and who you are inspires others. And this person may have set you up for a sacrifice because of that. They may have thought they could sacrifice you, okay? And your spirit team, I think, is dealing with this person right now, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, this person who was waiting on you to be sacrificed for their agenda, okay? Now this person may want to be diplomatic with you because you've had the self-confidence to create despite what they were trying to demonstrate in your life. So this is someone who, okay, this person right now is telling themselves, this is that energy that feels vindicated, like they were in the right for what they did because they feel like what they did was, oh, well, it made you more mature, is what I'm hearing, right? They're saying, it's like they're telling themselves that it turned out good, right? Like, even though their agenda was to like sacrifice you because of your spiritual beliefs, your spiritual values, maybe because you are valuable and you would have been a big ticket item for the adversary. If it would have succeeded, they would have got a lot. Okay? That was their motive, but now that it didn't work, they want to be diplomatic with you, collective, okay? And they're saying, well, what I did made this person, look how bright this person's shining now. Look how mature this person is now. It would have not happened if it wasn't for me. That's what I'm hearing. Like, this is this person's mentality. Maybe this person was a leader at some point. Maybe old school, new school leadership kind of thing. There might be like a leadership change here, and this person, I don't know, you might be the new leadership that's coming in, and this person could be like an old leadership of something, and they didn't like it. They didn't like it. They're saying that because of them, you act like a leader. You're the reason why you're ready for a leadership position, is basically what they're telling me here. Or at least that's what they feel about it now. But honestly, if you would have failed, if this would have worked, okay? If this would have worked, they thought they was going to get a big deal, right? They were making a deal here to sacrifice the collective. And they took a risk on this. Now this person's impressed by you, okay? Now this person's impressed. If you guys want a reading, I would love to do that, but just send Cash App 1111 to my Cash App, and I will stop once I receive the Cash App and read you in that moment, okay? Thank you, Panda Jams. All right, so I don't know. Maybe this is someone. This energy may be like a coworker energy, but it's someone that I feel like you share a lot of past lives with. Someone that maybe you've shared leadership roles with here in the past, that wanted to try to sacrifice you. They wanted you to feel like the only option you had was to yield. Right? They wanted you to surrender to their belief systems, their leadership style. You were in a power struggle with this person on what needs to be shared. Maybe it's about knowledge, wisdom. You have like this ancient wisdom and knowledge that we all do, that we carry within us, that our DNA kind of accesses, right? Your spiritual DNA accesses this. You have something in you that this person did not want you to share with the world, share with the collective. Thank you. Okay? And so they try to control your actions, and they wanted you to yield to them. This could be like a dark magician, where maybe you take a leadership position and you use your leadership for healing and truth and for the light. This person may have kind of went to the dark side. And it was more of like power and greed, and who could they put into power, right? When I say who, I feel like this person got used when they got their leadership, their gifts woke up. Something about maybe y'all share similar gifts. This person joined the dark agenda. They got maybe confined, they got tricked or confined by like a dark agenda. With their gifts, and they almost wanted that to happen to you too. It's almost like this person tried to set you up to take their place in a way, but the divine stepped in. Let me see why the divine stepped into this situation. Okay, I'm so sorry you're crying, Cody. Don't cry, baby. It's okay. You're stronger than you know. If you went through this, Cody, you're strong. You're stronger than you know, and you're protected. You're still here, okay? Because this was supposed to work already. Now you're on the upswing, collective. Let's see what the divine's saying about this. He got tricked by a karmic. Definitely could have happened. Yes, definitely. Because I am feeling this trap type energy, like somebody getting trapped, thinking that they were doing the right thing. So that could have been it for sure, Jacqueline. But what does the divine want to say here? The joy of God. We're here to bring joy, okay? Not power struggles, not greed, okay, collective? And we know this. We have this seed within us. We all know we're here to create peace and love and joy and acceptance. Right? We're here to battle discrimination and battle hatred and battle differences of, right? We're here to learn and plant seeds of acceptance for ourselves. And that's our mission. In small and big ways. We do it in, thank you, Katie, you're beautiful. We do it in so many different ways every single day, whether you're realizing you're doing it or not, collective. It's already kind of planted in you. So as you're going out into the world, you're planting that seed. Maybe you're not aware of it, maybe you are, but that's part of your mission. And it's all about waking that up in yourself and in others. It says joy and pleasure brings happiness, okay, to your relationships, and it removes negative energy, right? And that's what the divine's saying we need to stay focused on. Even though all of this stuff happened to us, it did make us mature, right? It did take us out of our fear matrix. It did teach us how to take power over our thoughts and our emotions, and to remember that we are divine, and that what our mission is. Our mission is joy and peace and love and acceptance and bringing happiness, not strife, to ourselves, to our relationships. And so the divine is reminding us of that, right? The power of love, yes. That's true power, right? It is. True power. I used to, when I was little, I remember looking at like all the different like strife in the world and thinking to myself, as a little girl, why don't they just get along? Why don't people just love each other? Like, it just didn't make sense to me, and it never has really made sense to me why we even come up against one another. Why do we have to right fight each other? Why does this group have to be better than that group? Like, why can't we just allow each other to just be who we are, love each other, and grow and accept each other for our differences even? Like, I do have Venmo, but I didn't put that on there. I don't know. It's called My Calling My Path is my Venmo. Let me double check. Thank you for asking. But yeah, so I feel like a lot of us and then we have like the news always like fear mongering and telling us who's fighting with who, and it's almost like the outside world, the powers that be, want to always keep us focused on the wrong thing, in a state of fear, in a state of worrying about what's around the corner. But when we surrender it to the Most High, to the divine, and we do walk in joy and peace and happiness, we realize it's all in divine's hands anyways, right? We can't control. All you can do is show up how you choose to show up. Right? I want to choose to show up in love and acceptance and truth, and even if we got to give tough love and speak harsh truth, we're always going to be doing it from a place of love, because it's time for some true and understanding, right? Oh, yeah, I'm not logged into my Venmo right now. I think it's called Calling My Path Tarot, though. Anyways, so let's see. Tell me more about. So this could be a past life lover that did this to you. So you got 3 different possible lovers here that were all coming up against you. One of them is like a real old time. Like, this is like you've had many past lives. This one that's set you up for some sort of sacrifice. I feel like you've been battling this person for many lifetimes for some sort of acceptance, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they didn't know who you were. Maybe they did. Tell me more, Father. You can't accept why you're even here. You're here for a purpose, Cody. Let me ask Spirit, why is Cody here, Father? What is Cody here to learn? We're here to learn. Okay, let's see what yours is. Cody. You're here to learn that, God is your Savior. You're here to rectify something. You're here to find peace with people and come out of strife, Cody. Right? It says, helps one live in peace with everyone. Right? If you want peace outside of yourself, Cody, you got to find that peace within yourself. And how you do that is you learn that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and you got to go within. You got to go within and connect to the divine within yourself, and stop maybe focusing so much on everything outside of yourself. Right? But you're here to learn peace. And yeah, you're here to learn how to have spiritual communication, right? How to connect with your spiritual side. You could have been influenced about a certain belief system from an early age, Cody, when it comes to different religious men, teachers, or men of law. You're here to go within so you can break free from the matrix, which has caused you burdens and has caused you a lot of strife with other people. But you have a purpose, Cody. You do, baby. And it's not about anybody else. It's about finding the purpose that you have with the divine self, with the divine, your soul. What is your soul here to learn and develop? But as you do that, you leave an impact in the world around you, and you get to choose. Are you going to leave a positive impact or a negative impact? Because we're all leaving a mark. We're all leaving a signature in this world. Some of us are consciously aware of that, and some of us aren't. Right? You're welcome. What do you want me to say to Cody? Thank you guys for your gifts. I love y'all. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Jessica. All right, for Cody. Yeah, you're an inventor. You have a very inventive mind, Cody. Okay? You do think outside of the box. You do see things in a very beautiful way, but maybe it's not aligned with what you were taught it was supposed to be, and that's where you've been struggling. But Spirit's telling you to decide what you really want, because you have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster. So if you've been going around tricking people, right now is karmic return, and so all that karmic stuff that we've done to people, if you're feeling down, it's because that stuff's coming back and you're having to work through it. Recognize it. Doesn't make you bad or good. It just means it's energy that you're having to face and work through and accept and change and decide to do differently, right? But Spirit's saying avoid being a trickster and make sure you're practicing integrity. You have many roles and you can juggle them well. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for, and you have a very ingenious mind, right? So you're going through your dark night of the soul right now, okay? But it's not a punishment. It's a wake up. It's a wake up call. It's waking you up. But you got to go within Don't focus on everything outside of yourself. Go within self and try to apply what you see outside of yourself on how it relates to you, to your inner self, okay? Ask the right questions. Ask the divine the right questions. Ask yourself the right questions. Make sure you're walking in integrity, okay? Because anything that, we're in a world right now, anything that you do is going to come right back to you, right? If it's not from a pure intention, there will be a return of that energy. If you put out, even if you're walking in integrity and you're putting out pure intention and you're helping in service to others, that energy comes back to you too. It comes back to you in wealth. It comes back to you in peace. It comes back to you in higher vibrational things, right? That you get to manifest in the physical and within self energetically. But if you're walking around being a trickster and you're not walking in integrity, then you're also going to be manifesting that energy to return back to you. So it's not just about, oh, being a good person in the world. It's about what energy do you want to receive for yourself? That's the energy that you should be able to apply to others in your life. Does that make sense? Okay. But so you're going through a dark night of the soul right now, and we all have, most of us have. And Spirit wants you to accept a miracle. They want you to expect a miracle and be open to accepting a miracle. They're just trying to align you with your integrity. And integrity isn't necessarily about just being a good person. Integrity means aligning your heart, what you want, right? If you're living a life that isn't actually a life that fulfills you, or that you're happy in, or that you want, but you continue to do that same thing over and over, it's a lack of integrity, they're telling me, right? And it takes us a few things to wake us up to that. I know when I started waking up, I didn't even know what I wanted. Really, I didn't know I could. I didn't know I had a choice. I didn't know I had a decision to decide, hey, I can choose what I want to do in this world, who I want to be, right? It's just a process. But you're meant to be a bringer of joy. And Spirit's saying you actually bless the world with positivity and love. Your energy soars and your wings shine. So spread miracles of happiness. This is what you're meant to be in, and this is where you're headed here if you're not already there. Okay? You're meant to be free and walking in your own personal integrity. And if you're dealing with trickster energies, you're being shown who those people are so you can set your boundaries. Okay? All right, so I hope that helped you. All right, let's keep going. All right, so tell me about this person down here, Spirit. This person who took a chance to try to sacrifice my collective. Why did they try to sacrifice my collective? Why did they try to sacrifice us? It didn't work because it's in reverse. They didn't believe in God, the Trinity, right? They didn't believe in the God that we serve, number one. Yeah, and they didn't exalt God. Maybe this person thought they were God, collective. They got so powerful and they were rubbing elbows with so many greedy people, powerful people of this world, right? That maybe they decided that they were more powerful than God, and they didn't realize. Maybe they did and they just didn't care, but it seems like the Divine's using us as an example for these people. Okay? It says, the great and exalted God makes one passionate towards God. Yes, and it was in reverse. So they weren't passionate towards the Most High. And they didn't believe that we have a mission or a purpose in this world. So Spirit's using you to show them that, yeah, we all do have a mission. And you're protected against slander and this impious person. So this person was impious and they wanted to slander you. They didn't believe in the Divine's power, or that maybe they just didn't believe that you were protected by the Divine, right? But it looks like that's all changing here. Okay? So, let's see. I'm being drawn to my homemade cards. Hold on, you guys. All right. I love you guys. All right, Spirit, what do you want to say? What else do you want to say? Okay, you got an initial T. Ooh, T is the one who is obsessed with you, and they did it for money. T is the one who's obsessed with you, and they did it for money. So this one down here that really didn't know God was protecting you, or they didn't believe in God, They might have thought they were God. I don't know. They're obsessed with you, and what they did it for money. They did it for power. They did it for status. They did it because they wanted some sort of, they wanted to keep some sort of leadership position here. Okay? That contract from the past is now broken for you. Yeah, they're an emotional blackmailer, and their secrets are being revealed. So this person, they may blackmail other people. They use maybe their gift has to do with like emotional, maybe they know how to manipulate emotional energies, and so they may have done this to a lot of people along their way, collective, to get some sort of status in their life. But their secrets are now being revealed. Whoever was an emotional blackmailer is getting called out by the divine. Okay? They did something for money. And they're obsessed with you. Their initial could start with a T. Doesn't have to, but that's what I'm hearing. Or that's what they're showing me. All right, Spirit. What else? Any other information? Love you, Stacy. What other information? You, my beautiful collective, are an earth angel. This is why you were targeted. Okay? You're a big prize. You're a big prize. You're a big deal. If this would have worked, they would have gotten a really nice deal off your energy. Okay? And it's an older man. Maybe this older man was an earth angel too, but he could have fallen. He could have became a fallen angel because of what he did. Maybe he blames you, collective. Maybe he fell because of what he did to you. And so maybe he did this in a past life, and he's always blamed you like it was your fault, but you were just doing your life. You're just on your mission. You didn't tell this person to target you. You didn't tell this person to be obsessed with you. This person is holding a grudge, and I think it's a past life grudge, okay? They feel like you caused them to fall, but they caused themselves to fall. If they were an earth angel and they fell, they're still an earth angel, but now they're a fallen angel. And they have to walk their path of atonement with the divine. And it has nothing to do with you, collective, but they haven't gotten that memo yet. I think this person really wanted to target you and try to sacrifice you again this lifetime. Maybe it worked before. Okay, but I feel like the divine, it's all about divine timing. The divine, if it did work before, it's almost like the divine was setting the stage for this lifetime, for something to happen in this lifetime, for what they have done. It's like the divine using you as an example to show this person maybe they're not God. Or, you know, that money isn't everything, power and greed isn't everything, and that you truly are a divine earth angel. You are protected regardless of what they thought. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, that person's in spiritual jail now. They could have tried to put you in spiritual jail. Maybe they did. Maybe they were able to switch something last lifetime and try to put you in some sort of spiritual jail. Or maybe they wanted you to take their place. They wanted to step into a leadership position, and if they've been in spiritual jail, they wanted to switch roles. They wanted you to be in spiritual jail while they took your leadership position. That's what they wanted. But they did it based because they wanted money. And what you do on your mission is because you're of service to others and the collective, right? Like, you are here to be of service. You're not greed motivated. You're not money motivated. You're a truth seeker. Yeah, you've done your shadow work, right? You help others through their shadow work. Okay, you're an example, collective. Yeah, this person's in spiritual jail, straight up. There's some sort of SA involved here, okay? But you are healed. Maybe this person SA'd you in a past life. All right, could have happened this life. And if it did, I'm so sorry if you're struggling with memories of that, okay? But you are healed. Maybe they wanted to use your sexual energy, thinking that you were going to be their key to freedom, or they were going to be able to heal you. Maybe that was part of the sacrifice ritual. Something about an SA. Okay. But this person's in spiritual jail for sure. They're having to accept that it's okay to be wrong about you. It's okay to be wrong about their role that they have in this journey. Maybe this person thought you had some sort of drinking problem. Maybe these other two energies may have lied and said that you had some sort of problems here. And so this person didn't see you for who you were. And that's why they thought it was okay to target you. I don't know. I'm just talking what I'm hearing. Yeah, they thought that you were a karmic that they could betray. But the divine hid you on purpose. Because this person works to try to... This person, thank you so much, Stacey. This energy that's obsessed with you, they, not just you, collective, but they go around thinking they're God, that they can block divine feminine, divine masculine unions. They use magic. They use graveyard magic. They use SCX magic. And they target the divine feminine, divine masculine collective. And if they succeed, they get a gift. They get power. They might even be able to take on the gifts of the divine feminine and masculine if it succeeds. But Spirit sent you in as like the bailiff. You were like this person's trap. And now they're so obsessed with you because this magic didn't work. Okay, thank you for the gifts, baby. They block people from being in divine unions on purpose. Okay? And they feel like that's their mission. They're a fallen angel. They feel like it's their mission to disrupt what God puts together, right? Isn't there a thing in the Bible that says, what God puts together, let no man tear apart? Well, this person thinks that they were God enough to be able to tear apart what God had put together. And so now there's a price to pay. They have a price to pay. They did it for money. They did it for greed. They did it to try to siphon people's gifts. The divine union gifts. They were an earth angel themselves at one time, but they fell. And it has something to do with you. There's a K initial. Okay, so there's a K initial that is either getting passage or wanted passage. Maybe they wanted access to your tree, your tree of life. They wanted to, so this K initial wanted passage. Maybe, yeah, they saw you winning. This person saw you winning. Or, yeah, older woman is an addict. And so there's an older woman that has a K initial who's an addict, who may have been working with this obsessive T initial, who wanted to basically, you know, piggyback and gain passage here. And that's also being seen and blocked and taken care of by the divine. Okay, thanks for the follows, you guys. I love y'all. I'm trying to get to my 10,000. Yeah, collective, you're still healing from this situation, and that's okay. It's okay that you're still healing, but you're healing. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have all the answers. Okay, you just have to be aware. You just have to know that you're deserving. Spirit, what's required is to be confident, to be trusting of the divine, trusting of your gifts, your intuition. Know that you're a work in progress, and you're gonna heal from whoever this is. You're healing many past life generational things at once. This is a big deal. You're not just here healing, oh, you know, I'm healing, say for example, addiction runs in your family, and so you're healing addiction. That might be one thing you're healing. But they're telling me you're healing stuff that your ancestors have been carrying forward for generations by what you're going through, by facing whatever this is. There's a prophecy I'm hearing. It's like our collective was prophesied about. Like there's a prophecy about our collective that's coming true. And it's scaring whoever these other energies are. I don't know why it scares them. Why does it scare them? Let me see why they're scared of this prophecy. So they've targeted us. They don't want something to be fulfilled. What is it that they don't want to? Because remember, the powers that so-called be, they use fear matrix, they use fear mongering, they use differences, they use things to cause strife so they can remain in power. They can keep us asleep and keep us subjected to them because we're codependent. But the truth is, we don't need anything outside of ourselves or the divine. Okay, we really don't. There's nothing to be afraid of. When we're walking in joy and peace and we know that the divine is in control of everything, should be no reason to fearmonger or you know what I'm saying? It's like there's a power shift going on, and these people fear that. Because they control with fear and we walk in love and truth. They control with fear and secrets, hidden agendas, and we just walk in truth and love and light and peace. Do you see? We're polar opposites, and that's the power shift that's going on. And there was a prophecy about this, is what Spirit's telling me. And this prophecy may have been hidden from the general collective, like the mainstream, but we have it seated within us. We are all waking up to this. The powers that so-called be, they feared it. Okay? You're on your divine intervention journey. Yeah, I was waking up at 2 and 3 in the morning for a few days too. That's when I was getting some of my strongest, downloads or messages, or I would just meditate. I understand what you're going through, thick toes. Just keep going. Just hang in there. You're okay. All right, Spirit, tell me about this prophecy. Hold on, guys. Prophecy. Okay. Yeah, the eternal God. This says intellectual lucidity, which means us having the power over our own minds, our own thoughts, not being subjugated by fear or power struggles. The prophecy is that we have intellectual lucidity. We can overcome with the power of our own thoughts, right? Like, provides consolation and compensation, that we would be compensated, collective. The prophecy is that these people owed us a karmic debt for what they've done to us in our ancestors' past lives, okay? Now it's time for us to be compensated. And they wanted to stop that. They wanted to delay it. They wanted to keep us asleep. They wanted us to be going out of our minds and not trusting our thoughts, not trusting the divine, not trusting our intuition. They wanted us to look crazy. I feel like in past lives, a lot of us probably got locked up in the loony bin. That was uncalled for, unjustified. Maybe they were trying to do it to us this time. But you're getting consolation, which means comfort, consolidation, comfort, and compensation from the eternal divine. Okay? That's what the prophecy was about, having clear minds, clear thinking. Not being controlled by greed and fear and half-truths. There's been some sort of like controlling of the knowledge. There's so much knowledge that's been kept from the collective, from the world, that we were born with, knowing. It's here, it's in the physical, but they're not releasing certain knowledges, right? To try to kind of block us. But the divine sent us here with the seed in us. And they wanted us not to be able to have not to be able to think clearly, so we couldn't bring those seeds out, so we couldn't bring that knowledge out. That was their goal. But it was prophesied that their time would come. They would not be able to block this knowledge anymore. They would not be able to block us from our power, from our clear minds, from the power of our minds. that we would break free. And that's what we're doing now. That's what we're doing now. That's the prophecy. God is the king and ruler. Prosperity. The prophecy is about our prosperity, collective. It's not just physical prosperity, which is, yeah, beautiful, but it's about mental prosperity, spiritual prosperity, emotional prosperity. It's about prosperity all around. Destruction of the enemy. That's what that says. Destruction of the enemy and deliverance from bondage. That's what's up. We are being delivered from bondage. Bondage that a lot of us and our ancestors before us didn't even know they were under, right? Bondage of the mind. Bondage of control tactics, of fear tactics. Strife. Misalignment because of differences. Remember, we are here. Our mission is to protect from the impiousness of it all, right? And we're here to be the planters of joy. To be passionate about the spiritual realm, the divine realm. Be planters of joy and peace, happiness, pleasure, union with one another. Not disunion, not disagreement, but with union and acceptance. Just imagine, collective, how much we have accomplished with all of these people coming up against each other and people like stifling other people out with, like, you know, the competition, right? It's like, look how much we've accomplished already to this point as a society, even though we've had like a lot of people that have, like Tesla, for example, that are so wise and so, they have so much to bring forward that could help society really shoot forward too, right? It's like those people have been stifled for so long because of competition, because they couldn't control it, because of greed, right? But imagine how much we are going to excel, how far we're going to succeed, and how beautiful humanity is going to be when we're all working together, when we're all able to access divine knowledge from a place of love, from a place of joy, from a place of peace, from a place of insights, and not being afraid to step outside of the box. When people are not afraid to be free thinkers or to put their ideas into the world. Imagine how far we're going to go, how far. Not just for us, but for humanity in general, how far we're going to take the world. Like I see it. Spirit's shown it to me and I see it, right? And we're here planting the seeds for that now. That's the prophecy. Us claiming our birthright. Us claiming our right to be sovereign thinkers, to be sovereign when it comes to our beliefs, our spirituality, our everything. Not in the way of, oh, we're sovereign above God, we're God. No, we're sovereign in a way where God gives us the power and the strength to be sovereign because we know God. We know the divine realm. That gives you a power in this world to be sovereign. Does that make sense? We don't need to fear. We don't need to fear. We need to trust. We need to think outside the box. We need to be brave and courageous, to use our voices, to be free thinkers, to be the Teslas of the world, right? I don't know, guys, but that's what I'm getting, okay? And there's going to be a lot of people that have been in power or that don't agree with you, that think that they see the world from a pessimistic viewpoint where you see it from an optimistic viewpoint. They see, you know, they see ways to turn hate into power and greed, where you've seen ways to turn love into power and peace, right? And so it's almost like there's a war of energies that have been going on in the world, and it's been going on for a long, long time, right? But there's something about us being here in this time, that prophecy, and the divine planting you here in this time and then keeping you hidden for a time. Does that make sense? That's kind of what I'm getting here. So know that everything you've gone through has a purpose. You turning your pain into power has a purpose. You choosing to love, to still be connected to the divine, to still be a truth seeker, despite what the world you've had to experience, not believing that that's the truth, but knowing what was seeded in you to be the truth is important. That's why you are chosen. That's why you are who you are. Because you carry the seed. And the seed is what we're here to plant. The seed's not already here in the world. We're here to bring it. We're here to plant it. And us waking up is reminding us of our power to do that. It's given us the tools to do that. It's helping you to shine bright so you can do it. Your things you've gone through are part of the planting of the seed. It's all for a purpose, is what Spirit wants me to say, okay? So, anyways, guys. Whew. I think we're about to get off here because my phone needs to be charged. But let me just pull, we're going to end this a little bit. If anybody wants a personal private reading, you guys can always reach out to me. I would love to do personal readings for y'all. It don't have to go this deep. We can do relationship stuff, okay? Or we can do spiritual stuff. It's whatever you want. But thank you for the follow. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. Thank you for the follows. If y'all wouldn't mind sharing my content, I would appreciate that. Help me get some stuff out there. But Spirit, what do you want to say to my collective who are resonating with this message today? What do you want to say to my collective who are resonating here? They're showing me another deck in my head. Hold on. We're going to pull that deck in a minute, but I got to go to this deck first. Ooh, okay. Look. It says the Seven Sisters circle. Sisterhood enriches my life. Sister and brotherhood, right? But this is about unity and connection. This is how we enrich our lives, by supporting one another. Not competing with each other or the world around us, but being supportive and open and accepting. Even if we're different, accept the differences. We're not supposed to all be the same. That the differences is what enriches the world, okay? And yes, we are winged messenger. You see what that says? Winged messenger. Creation. You're here to create. You have a seed of creation within you, collective, okay? You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome, Cherry. Spiritual direction inspires your flow. So this is what we're here to do. We're here to inspire the flow of the spiritual direction, right? We're here planting seeds, and if you think of the world as just one big energy, which way, so the war has been, which way is the energy of the world gonna go, right? Are they gonna win? Are they gonna overcome and continue to be able to use fear and make that be where the energy of the future flows? Or are we gonna overpower that with the seed that the divine planted in us, with the courage that we have to use our voice, to use our gifts, to speak the truth, not to be afraid, to love, right? And we're gonna get the flow of the energy of the world going this way, right? Like, that's what's up. You're a winged messenger, okay? And you're not alone. You're here with a collective of people who got the same seed that you got. That's who I'm talking to, my people, right? You guys are my soul tribe. You know, they talk about life going, history repeats itself, right? And it's always going in a circle. But Spirit teaches us that life is a spiral, right? Maybe we're here to change the circle into a spiral, collective, if that makes sense, you know? It's been going in a circle because it's like the fear-mongering, the fear-mongers, the people that were in power that are afraid of us, They want that circle. They want the circle to be closed, right? Just you existing at this time, you being in your own personal authentic energy at this time is changing that circle to a spiral. Okay? That's what Spirit's showing me. Okay, let me go to my angel numbers real quick, and then we're going to go to that last deck. I love you guys. I love y'all so much, man. I love you. I love you. Ooh, alignment. Guys, job well done. Alignment. We have, look. We're still, as long as you're breathing, you're going to be working, okay? But you've already fulfilled. We've already fulfilled and brought something into alignment here. Clarity. Oh my goodness. Alignment of clarity. Collective. Job well done, baby. That's what I'm hearing. Job well done. Your ancestors are celebrating you in the spiritual realm. They're throwing a party for you, baby. It's a party that's going to keep going. It's going right now, and it's going to keep on going until you join them. When it's your time to join them in the spiritual, in that side of the spirit realm, you're going to walk into a big ass celebration and a party that's been going on since right now. That's what they're telling me, because you did a good job. So it says, how do you move forward towards your true life calling? Do what makes you happy. Focus on love. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests if it's piqued by something. Be a free thinker. Be a free feeler. Don't be constricted by belief systems that have been ingrained in you in this world, that want to stifle you, that want to condemn you, that want to hold you back from being a free thinker, because free thinking is clarity, is the prophecy, okay? Follow these routes that will help you discover your life's purpose. This is what you're being called to do. Thank you for the roses. And then, yeah, you're getting, a lot of us are getting our clarity. We've gotten our clarity. And we're not only gaining clarity for ourselves, we're planting seeds of clarity. Okay? That's what we're doing here. You're not a victim of circumstances. Remember, it all has a purpose. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt and shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Hallelujah. Okay? Beautiful, 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 collective. All right, let's get one more, and then we're going to cut out of here. Well, okay. What now, Spirit? You're protected, baby. You are protected by forces that you can feel, but you can't see. Some of them you can see. Sometimes you can see them, right? You see them in different ways in the world around you, but just know you're protected. That's what you need to remember. When you know you're protected, then you can be courageous. When you know you're protected, the fear-mongering doesn't work. When you know you're protected, the lies about being in strife or focusing on differences doesn't work. When you surrender to the divine and you know where your protection comes from, none of the other stuff works. And that's why they're scared of you. That's why you scare people, collective. Because you know that you are protected and you are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. You always do. You will always have everything that you need to be protected and happy. It's about how you're perceiving it, right? And those of y'all who are still waking up to these understandings, you're waking up to it, and that's okay. We've all been where you were or where you're coming out of. I was in the fear matrix. I was asleep to my spiritual side. We all start asleep. We do. I don't know if there's beings in this world who were planted that were just planted awake. Maybe, I don't know. I know when this lifetime I was planted, I was asleep and didn't know it. So when things start falling apart and chaos is going on around you and you're going through your dark night of the soul, it's your awakening process. It's waking you up, okay? So don't beat yourself up, and you have nothing to fear. Let things unfold and call back your power. Be powerful, be protected, be confident in those moments, okay? Let's see. Yeah, we all have grace, baby. You deserve grace. You've been given grace. You have grace and protection. And that's going to allow you to transform your soul into the majesty that it truly is. To remember the majesty of your soul collective. Not just your soul, but the majesty of the world that your soul agreed to create. Okay? Yes, absolutely, Stacy. Yeah, they can't take your protector away from you. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force that is within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. You guys, the divine God, it's like you are gods. You really are gods, but not in the sense of above God. Does that make sense? That power of God lives in you. It's yours to tap into and to use and to create, but you got to know the difference, right? The adversary energies, they think they're God, and because they have part of God in them too, but they've used that power that God gave them to try to be bigger than everybody else, have power over everybody else, stomp everybody else out, stomp out competition. So, right, they're trying to dethrone the God in us. They've been trying to use fear-mongering to dethrone the parts of God that are in all of us. Okay? You're a goddess. Yes, absolutely. You have God and goddess energy in you. It's your magic, and we're being told to remember that. It doesn't make you the creator of the whole world, but you are creating your world. You are a creator. Okay? We're co-creators. And so what are we going to choose to co-create for our future? What are we going to choose to co-create for humanity moving forward? Do we want to keep co-creating fear and strife and competition and struggle and hidden truth, knowledge being stifled? Or do we want to take the power back now, face our fears, join our sisters and brothers on this healing journey, and co-create from a place of love and happiness and joy and acceptance? Right? We all get a conscious choice on what we want to create, and I think that's what's going on here with like the world and what we're sensing and feeling in our dark night of the soul. You're getting asked that question on what side of the track do you want to be on? What are you going to believe? Are you going to be pessimistic or are you going to be optimistic? But, all right, I love you guys. I hope y'all like this, okay? God does not ask for money. God does not. Well, KK, do you need money to survive, sweetheart? I think you do, right? Because it's a part of this world, right, KK? Do you live on the street in a box? Do you eat food, KK? Right? We all need money, but you don't go, you don't take advantage of other people to get money. You don't take advantage of other people just to be greedy or to put yourself above someone else, right? We take care of one another. We encourage one another, right? We be compassionate and giving and kind to one another because it's what our heart tells us to do, right? Yes, Amanda, money is energy. You just got to be wise with that energy. You got to be wise. You got to be gracious. You got to walk with integrity just like you do with every other energy in this world. You got a choice. Okay? So anyways, KK, I'm going to wish you luck with that, sweetie, and I hope you're not living in a box somewhere. I hope you got food on your table and a roof over your head if that's the way you see money. Okay? Okay, anyways, I love you guys so much. Mwah. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye. Thank you for the follows, y'all. I can't wait to see how many new follows we got. I'm almost close to my 10,000 goal. I can see it. I can see it coming. So thank you guys for your support. I love you guys. And for your gifts. See you later, guys.